Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a special deep dive review where we step back in time to explore the top 4 most powerful cars of the 1960s, an era when raw engines, bold design, and mechanical strength defined what performance truly meant. These cars weren't just machines, they were statements of power, ambition, and engineering courage, built long before computers took control of driving. As we begin, imagine the front views of these legendary 1960s powerhouses. Each one carried an aggressive and confident face, built to intimidate even before the engine started. Wide chrome grilles dominated the front ends, often stretching across the entire width of the car. Round or rectangular headlights sat boldly at the edges, framed with thick chrome bezels that reflected sunlight like jewelry. Long, muscular hoods hinted at massive engines underneath, with air scoops and raised center lines designed not only for style but for cooling those powerful motors. From the front, these cars looked heavy, planted, and unstoppable, with bumpers made of solid steel rather than lightweight materials. Moving along the sides, the length of these cars immediately stands out. The 1960s were known for long bodies and wide stances, and these powerful machines were no exception. Strong character lines ran from the front fenders all the way to the rear, emphasizing speed and motion even while parked. The doors were large and heavy, and the side mirrors were simple, functional, and made of polished metal. Massive wheels with thick tires filled the arches, giving the cars a grounded and aggressive posture. From the side, these vehicles looked like they were built for straight-line dominance, designed to rule highways and drag strips alike. At the back, power and attitude continued. The rear ends were wide and solid, often featuring dual or quad exhaust pipes that proudly displayed the engine's strength. Tail lights were bold and simple, sometimes round, sometimes rectangular, but always easy to recognize from a distance. Chrome bumpers wrapped around the rear, adding weight and presence. Trunks were large, practical, and balanced, while subtle spoilers or sculpted rear panels hinted at performance without overcomplicating the design. From behind, these cars looked strong, confident, and unapologetically powerful. Stepping inside, the interior design of these 1960s legends feels completely different from modern cars, yet incredibly charming and purposeful. The dashboard was wide and symmetrical, stretching across the cabin like a command center. Large analog gauges dominated the view, with speedometers that climbed high and tachometers that reminded drivers of the raw power available. Chrome accents, metal switches, and bold lettering gave the dashboards a mechanical and industrial feel. There were no screens, no touch panels, just pure instruments designed for driving. Everything felt solid, heavy, and built to last. The seats were another defining feature. Wide bench seats or early bucket seats were wrapped in thick leather or vinyl, offering comfort for long drives while still holding the driver firmly during acceleration. The seat cushioning was deep, and the seating position was relaxed yet confident, making drivers feel connected to the road. Rear seats were spacious, reflecting an era where performance cars were still built for families and road trips, not just speed. Door panels featured stitched patterns, metal handles, and simple controls that felt mechanical and satisfying to use. When it comes to performance, these top 4 most powerful cars of the 1960s were absolute monsters for their time. Massive V8 engines produced power figures that shocked the automotive world back then. Acceleration was brutal, torque was immediate, and the sound was thunderous. These cars weren't refined or quiet, they roared, vibrated, and demanded respect. Manual transmissions with heavy clutches were common, and driving one required skill and confidence. Steering was heavy, braking was firm, and every drive felt like an event. These cars defined what muscle and power meant before modern electronics stepped in. Looking at prices today, these vehicles have become highly valuable classics. While they were once affordable performance machines, their rarity, heritage, and cultural impact have pushed prices into premium collector territory. Depending on condition, originality, and engine specification, values can range from high 5 figures to well into 6 figures. Buyers aren't just paying for speed, they're investing in history, craftsmanship, and a piece of automotive legend. For those considering owning or restoring one of these icons, the best suggestion is to respect what these cars represent. Maintenance requires patience, proper knowledge, and quality parts. Safety upgrades like improved brakes or suspension tuning can make them more enjoyable without losing their soul. These cars are best for enthusiasts who appreciate mechanical driving, raw power, and timeless design rather than modern convenience. Preserving originality while improving reliability is often the smartest balance. As this review comes to an end, the top 4 most powerful cars of the 1960s remind us of a time when cars were bold, loud, and driven by pure passion. Their exterior presence, mechanical interiors, powerful engines, and unmistakable character continue to inspire generations of car lovers. These machines are more than vehicles, they are rolling history. Thank you for watching this detailed journey through automotive power, and stay tuned for more legendary car stories and deep reviews coming soon.